Welcome back to the session. Today we'll be going to the next chapter, that is the immunity which is developed by a body system. Innate and artificial immunity developed by a body system to protect ourselves against the pathogens. So here, as you know, the resistance is nothing but it is the immunity which is developed to prevent the infections. So when we go to the classification of the immunity, here we come across two types, mainly two types, innate immunity and acquired immunity. Innate immunity is the immunity which is developed inside our body system, which is a gift to us by the God. Acquired is the immunity which we acquire during the process. Acquired immunity, again we classify them into active and passive immunity. This active immunity is again classified into natural and artificial immunity. Here also passive, we talk about natural and passive immunity. Innate immunity. Innate immunity is a gift to us by the God to protect ourselves against the microorganisms. So here our body has got, naturally it has got many defense mechanism, and that helps in protection of our body. So these factors are physical and mechanical factors, biochemical factors, cellular factors, genetic factors and other factors. Physical and mechanical factors. So here we talk about the skin, the mucosa membrane, cilia, coughing and sneezing, peristalsis, and the secretions of a body system like the tear and the saliva. Skin. The skin is the protective layer of the body, and this gives protection to a body. A body, outermost layer of a body is the skin, and this is exposed to a large number of factors such as heat, temperature, coldness, and to the burning hotness, etc. So it is exposed to the dust and many other components. So here this skin, it gives protection to us against this various factors. In dust, number of pathogens may be present, so the entry of them is prevented by the skin. The skin, you can see here, it has got a thick layer called the stratum corneum, and this gives protection against the microorganisms. They prevents the entry of the microorganisms into the body. Unless and until the skin is damaged, either by the burns or by cuts, or when you fall, your skin is damaged. In those conditions, the microorganism enter inside the body by these openings. So the skin protects us from the infection. Next one is mucosa membrane. This membrane is seen in all the parts of the body where it is exposed to the air. So the inner part of a nose, it contains this mucosa membrane. The inner part of the nose has got a lining of a sticky liquid called mucosa membrane, and within that mucosa membrane there is large number of hair-like structures. This gives protection to the epithelial cells. Okay, so when you breathe, the air which you breathe contains some microorganisms. At the time of the dust or the time of a breeze, the breeze will carry large number of dust particles into your nose. So here what happens, the microorganisms, they get stuck on this sticky liquid mucosa membrane, and it prevents it from entering to inner part of the body to cause the infection. So it prevents it, it gets attached to the mucosa membrane, and it cannot enter into the epithelial cells. So on the mucosa membrane you have some hair-like structures. These hair-like structures are the protective ones. They, by their movement to and fro, they make the microorganisms to fall down, or they're swept away by the constant movement of the cilia movements. Next one is a natural phenomenon is a cough and sneeze which we perform. So these functions of our body system, whenever you inhale a dusty wind or dusty air, then you start sneezing. Okay, by sneezing you are putting out all the, this is a mechanical process where you're putting out all the microorganisms, the dust particles which has entered your body system. You cough whenever you take a deep breath with the wind in the containing some microorganisms, then suddenly you feel like there is a choking procedure in your throat and you start coughing. By coughing, you put most of the microorganisms outside and prevent them from entering into the digestive and the respiratory tracts. Then persistalis movement. This persistalis movement is another movement of a body. If these microorganisms, they are so strong that they cross all these barriers and they enter our body system, and inside our body system, when they enter inside the body system either through the digestive tract, this by this peristalsis movement where we contrast and expand, by that movement these microorganisms are thrown out of the body from the intestine into the outside the body. Then there are many secretions in our body, like from the tears and from the mouth, the salivary glands and the urine, by which the microorganisms are thrown out. Tears, when some foreign particles enters into your eyes, by the help of the tears, they are washed out of your body system. The secretions of the eye washes them out of the eyes. Mouth is always filled with moistened saliva, so wherever the microorganisms enter the mouth, the salivary glands swallow them and prevent them from entering inside the body. And urine is another one which eliminates the microorganisms from urethra. So this type of washing actions of the body, this type of mechanical factors of a body protects us against the pathogens. So this is a really, it is a boon or it is a God gift to us by which our body can protect itself with the help of this mechanical barriers. Other than that, you have number of biochemical factors and number of genetic factors which help in creating resistance in our body against the pathogens. So thank you children, and I have placed some MCQs, so you make a note of this MCQs.